What's going on, guys? My name is Aaron. I wanted to come on here and say what I think the outcome of Super Bowl 58 will be. If you don't know already, this is between the Kansas City Chiefs and the San Francisco 49ers. Now, both of these teams, clearly, they're in the Super Bowl, are the best two teams. Some may disagree and say other teams are better, but I mean, they're in the Super Bowl. They clearly deserve to be there. I think they are the best teams that they could have had on each side. Now, overall, I would say that AFC in general is better than the NFC. And even I think that overall, as a team, the Chiefs might be better than the San Francisco 49ers. But that doesn't mean they're going to win or anything. I mean, even as of right now, it is January 31st, about 7:30, and the 49ers are favored. So that doesn't really mean anything, right now at least. But both of these teams are very talented. Mahomes, well, it's kind of an off year this year. But I mean, made it to the Super Bowl on an off year. It's pretty good. Some people compare him to Tom Brady already. Not time to do that. You gotta wait. That's my opinion. Tom Brady played for so long that you can't compare Mahomes this early. If you want to do an eye test on him, I mean, you can, but the longevity of Tom Brady was just kind of crazy. He just did it for so long. Nobody else is doing that. Let Mahomes do his career, then compare him. Do it later. Now, overall, on these two teams, here is a crazy play that happened in that game. Totally looks like it's going to be an interception, but nah, it's a catch. Almost a touchdown, but not quite. Yeah, that was just crazy. And that's what the 49ers are capable of. Yeah, some say it's luck, and some say it's not luck. Some say it's this, that, and the other. They're a good team. That's obvious. They are. Now, this is a play with Kelsey finally getting back in that end zone, and I think he will get a touchdown. I do think he will get a touchdown in the Super Bowl. They all come together better during the playoffs. Sorry about that black screen. Uh, Even Purdy. This is just kind of proof that he's good. Getting good running abilities that a lot of people don't acknowledge that he has that capability to do. Just good. He's always been good. People have been saying he's just that. He does have a stacked team, and I don't think he's as crazy as some people say him to be. But he's also not as bad as other people say. He's not a system quarterback. I think the people that give him too much praise are hurting him, and the people that give him not enough praise are hurting him. He he is. This is where some people say. This is where some people say. I say he's more like here. I wouldn't. It wouldn't be insane to say he's a top 10 quarterback. It just wouldn't. There's that play again. But then this, Mahomes to end the game. This classic Mahomes, just a nice little deep ball and good catch by MVS, who, I mean, this season has been a little bit bad, but he is kind of coming back into the game. This playoff run for him has been good. Kadarius Toney, he's not here. Nobody knows if he's hurt or not. I think he's hurt. I don't know. Now, who do I pick for the winner? I mean, that really comes down to which team is better. I mean, no, it doesn't. Because a team can be better than another team. I feel like back in early years as a Cowboy fan, we are better. The Cowboys are better than the Arizona Cardinals. Even though they lost, they are better. The Eagles, they're better than the Arizona Cardinals. Both of those teams lost to them because different things. You have to take in different things. You cannot play every game on paper. I think the Chiefs are a better team than the San Francisco 49ers. I just think they are. They are just overall better, in my opinion. They have better players that know how to work together in the playoffs. The 49ers, Brock Purdy has never played in the Super Bowl. I mean, it's only his second year, but he's never played in the Super Bowl. That is going to be a big difference for him. Completely different stage that he's never played on, but I think he's going to play well. That's going to add nerves to that entire team. But you saw they can come back against the Lions very well. They went in there. They had people come in there, but they went into halftime down by what was it, 17, I think? Yeah, then came out and absolutely led momentum, which is a thing. Some analysts say it's not. It is a thing. Momentum is a thing. It has to do with fans, which is why home field advantage is taken away in the Super Bowl. Fans get excited. Whenever you have good momentum going, they get more excited. Whenever you get touchdown after touchdown after touchdown, there's scores in a row. That's what happens. And I think that the 49ers will use this more to their advantage. I do think there will be more 49ers there since it is in Las Vegas. I don't know if that's closer to where Kansas City is, or I'm assuming it's closer. I should probably look that up before I'm saying this, but who cares? That's part of the fun of doing this. I think, though, that the 49ers will end up winning, and the Kansas City Chiefs are going to lose. So Brock Purdy is going to turn that NFC, why did I say AFC? NFC championship into a Lombardi trophy. The reason why I think the 49ers are going to win is I think that they'll put a good scheme together coming. And I actually think that they might end up having a similar game to how they did against the Lions. They're going to come down and not necessarily have something going as well. I don't think they're going to be down as much. I think they're going to be down at like 10, maybe 13 by halftime. And they're probably going to... I'm not going to say a score at halftime. I'm going to say a final score, though, I think. I think the final score is actually going to be Hunting of the Chiefs. I think it's going to be a 33-30 49ers victory. Yeah. Similar score to last year, if not the exact same score. Do not know off the top of my head, but I do think the 49ers are going to win. I just think they have I think they have a better mindset of winning the Super Bowl, even though the Chiefs have won more in recent years, not overall. I do not want the 49ers to win. As a Cowboys fan, don't want them to go to 6. That would be painful. I also don't want them to win one more recently than us. We're not winning one for a few years. Need to stop ranting about the Cowboys. Make a video on that in the future, on Cowboys future. Not looking good. But yeah, 49ers are just, I mean, they're the favorite. I think it's going to go away, or I don't think there's going to be that much of a favorite. I think it's going to go to like a 0.5 difference on the teams. I honestly think this will end up at the end of the game being very close. Yeah, this is going to be a great game. Like, team-wise, both great teams. I think it's much better than what would have been like Ravens versus Lions. I think that I do think that would have been a blowout. Lions, you're a great team. I don't think you were fit for the Super Bowl. I mean, the mistakes they made in the NFC Championship game were just not useful to a Super Bowl caliber team. You can't be doing this. Dan Campbell, his aggressiveness is useful, in my opinion. This is just kind of going off topic here. But just other Super Bowl matchups. The Lions, Dan Campbell's aggressiveness is very useful, but some people say, oh, yeah, people should have caught balls. People should have ran routes better. That's why you take those extra points, is so that you can have those issues and not be worrying about stuff. So, yeah, Dan Campbell, tone back the aggressiveness. Maybe just once or twice, and then you'll go further. He said that this may be their last chance. I think they'll make it into the playoffs again next year. I could be very wrong. I could be right. They could win the Super Bowl next year. And they can have those teams. And also, that's why the Super Bowl conspiracy, it makes no sense. The Super Bowl logo, it makes no sense. I mean, it didn't happen this year. People say they changed it around for Taylor Swift to be in the Super Bowl. Blah, blah. It's random teams. It's honestly not too far-fetched. I think I saw somebody did the math for it, and it came out to like 0.1% chance that all of these would have been right, and even if they're not, I mean, they're not right. It was like a 1% chance if it was just the first two. Because those are both really common colors for teams overall. This one wasn't. It was purple. There's only, I'm pretty sure it's only the Ravens and the Vikings. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments down below that have purple. That makes no sense. It's two random teams. It can happen. It didn't even happen this year. Anyway, that is it. 49ers are winning the Super Bowl, whether you like it or not.